What is the most romantic movie you've ever seen? Oh,
I can
hands
tell you
down. No,
her
me.
answer. I can tell. Okay, let me guess it. Like, unless you have a story behind it. Can I guess it? I bet you I guess it.
What is it?
It is.
Our time for love is here. Come on, Vietnam. Time for love again. My time for love is here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of.
Cash Family Values.
Ooh.
Woo!
Okay, so on this episode, we wanted to just do something kind of calm and relaxing and just do some questions, just literally random questions. And we have this program that we use, and it's called wheelofnames.com. If you've never used it, you should check it out. So it's just like a randomizer. You can put anything on the list, and it like spins a wheel, and it'll just select one.
So if you and your spouse are fighting about who is right, put both of you guys' views into it. No, I'm playing. Don't
Not
do
for that, no. But
Don't
if
do
you're
that.
trying to decide like something to do and you have a lot of choices, like, hey, what type of ice cream do we want? Chocolate, vanilla, and then it'll just spin and then choose the winner. So
Yeah, low stakes stuff like that.
yeah, or what to do at date night. We used it the other day. We used it also for Christmas time. So Christmas time, we love to watch movies.
Decide who's getting gifts, who isn't.
No,
Yes.
that's not what we use
No,
it for. So we always have a tradition where we watch Christmas movies, right? But we have at this point 20, 25 movies.
I just have one movie.
He does.
I just
It's
have
the
one.
Christmas Story, and he just watches
It's
it
not
every.
but a Christmas story, because it is the Christmas story of all.
Anyway,
Christmas
so
stories.
we would pop it in there and just let the wheel kind of determine which movies we'll watch in what order. So it's super cool for that. So we figured, one, we'll introduce you to that because it's something that we use for multiple reasons. And then two, just to play a little question and answers and see what we both
It's
say.
gonna go so well, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So we have popped in 15 questions
Yes.
into the wheel of names. We're only gonna do about 10. We'll try to get through 10. And yeah, let's see how this goes. So
I'm
you get
taking one for all
to,
you guys out there. I'm taking one for the team.
you can customize the wheel however you want, change the colors, do whatever. But anyway,
I
let's
had no
do it.
speaking notes, no talking points, nothing.
Okay.
It's all off the dome.
And it's spinning, spinning, spinning. I'm gonna turn it up so you can hear the cool little thing. Okay, so question to you, and we could take turns. So the first question. All right. How have you celebrated your anniversaries?
Well, a lot of different ways, actually. I mean, for one, I think our first anniversary, we had to go really low profile because
we
our
had
baby, I
just-
think if you watch, and we'll put it there, for you to watch the first video, or first or the second video, where we tell the story of how our baby girl, we started to expect her from 3 months into our marriage. So yeah, our first, and if you do your math, 9 months later
Would
was
be
our
our first
anniversary.
That's true.
We kind of, I think we had her probably 2 weeks before the anniversary.
yes.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Because her birthday is
The
June
11th,
11th.
and
yes.
we
And
our anniversary is June 28th. So that one we did just go to Fridays and go to the movies.
We
Because I
went to
think
the-
you were
we-
just getting
I
up
was
and about
just
after that
recovering
too.
from a C-section, but I do remember we went to watch Transformers. I think
Yes, we did.
I surely was up and about for that.
Yeah,
So
and then we got like Fridays too.
yeah,
like
we
food.
went to.
But that was just one. We've done stuff locally that a few times, especially when you got kids.
Yeah.
It gets real difficult to do a big
To do
thing.
anything
I mean, but
crazy.
we have done some things. I think sometimes your mom came in town. We did something where we went to Orlando and we did the theme parks. We haven't done like a go away for like a super duper splash thing yet.
Again, because when there's kids, even,
It's
and I
really
thank
awesome.
God for my moms, we could call her sometimes and she'll even fly down. She's from the Bahamas and come and watch the kids. But when you have kids, it's like you don't want to be away for too long.
Well, I mean, I remember, and this is one of the anniversaries where we did go to Orlando. Our baby boy was actually born. He was like a few months though. He wasn't like fresh.
He was born in March.
Yeah, he was a few
So he
months.
was like 3 months at this
but
point.
he was not having it with like the formula. He just want breast milk, breast milk, breast milk. And we left her
We left
mom
him
with him.
completely traumatized my mom.
Like like when we got back, she's like, "You guys don't ever do that again."
Just,
And, like,
yeah,
I mean, we had an awesome time.
She
you
said,
know, but-
please don't ever do that again.
Yeah. So
But
yeah, we've done a lot of
Yeah.
different things for the anniversaries.
we try to do something. And I would
right.
encourage you, even if you have kids, try to make sure you're doing something for your
Yeah.
anniversary. Even if it is, just going and getting something to eat or watching a movie, like whatever it is, spend some time with your spouse. Okay, let's do next question.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell them to remove that one from the list. All right. Cool. Spin, spin, spin. I like wheels. All right. Oh man, is it my turn? This is not
Well,
good.
it was kind of like almost like a group question.
Okay, good. Then you could take this one too. What song reminds you of me?
What song reminds you of me? You're as cold as ice. No, I'm joking. I mean, hopefully some of you laughed out there because I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight. I mean, there's so many songs. Like
Facts.
I wouldn't say it's a song. One of our favorite movies is Brown Sugar, and I mean, when we were dating and even into the first part of our marriage, we would like watch that movie, and sometimes it would get late. We're not gonna talk about anything else, but we would get late.
There's
And
nothing
we
else
would
to
kind
talk
of
about.
fall asleep, and the menu music, like
When the
where-
DVD's done.
right, when it goes back to the menu,
goes back
that
to the
music will be playing
Non-stop.
non-stop on a loop. Right, it's a song from the movie, but it's just like a little snippet.
It's
so
really Brown Sugar.
if I ever hear that, I know for sure, yeah, that would be the song per se.
I would have to agree. Yeah, just that.
That and there's another song. It's not a love song, but I remember at the same conference that we met, and like I said, if you watch that video, you'll hear about that story. But at the same conference, Youth Alive, there was a song that they sung, and I was like, man, it was a really nice song. And I was like, I don't know this song. I
Is
don't
it
know
I
how to.
Wanna Know You?
Yes, I don't. You ruined my story.
I'm
But
sorry,
anyway,
I'm trying to.
I didn't know the name of the song. And I was like, man, I want to figure out this song. I love the song. It was really like just a pivotal song in my life at the time, getting to know God. And I was like, man, I need to find a song. And like, she worked on Magic Pause and she was able to find the song, like, had it like the next day or whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was like, it really touched me because I was like, man, if she would do that, and we was just still,
Friends.
I
not
think we were
even
just friends. I don't
dated.
know if we was dating then. Yeah, so that song, but yeah, those two songs, if I ever heard them, I would say, oh, Coco.
And it's crazy, like I don't even remember that. And it's
I remember a
very
lot
interesting
more.
how we can
That's-
do
that's not
things
great.
for someone or even like our spouse or who are dating that means so much to them, but you don't even remember it. So it's
Yeah.
important that you mind your actions because I had no idea. But that's pretty cool. Let's do another one. That's
I just
two.
feel like I'm answering all these questions.
It's your fault. And let's spin again.
That's the worst.
Maybe I'll answer this one. It depends.
Well, it depends if I even think I can answer it.
All right, here we go. What is the most romantic movie you've ever seen? Oh,
Oh, I can
Hands
tell you
down. No,
her
maybe.
answer. I can tell you. Okay, let me guess it. Like, unless you have a story behind it. If you don't have a story behind it, then okay, I can guess it now. Can I guess it? I bet you I guess it.
what is it?
It is The Notebook.
Yes.
It's this is
It is. If you have not seen The Notebook, it is the most romantic movie
because
of
the
all
guy
time,
is totally
period.
insane. Because he's
Who's
totally insane.
Which one?
Ryan Gosling, his character.
He's
It's
so
like,
handsome, by the way.
oh, we're not gonna go there.
He is.
We all have our celebrity crushes, but we won't go there.
Yes,
That's another
I know.
episode. But
But
he's like totally insane.
why
I'm like,
was he insane? What part of it was?
he should have known. This is what I'm saying. He should have known that girl was too sheltered or too under control by her parents. I mean,
What?
I don't know. I know he was like, man, you decide. You make the choice. You whatever. No, she wasn't. No.
It was the best
Insane.
romantic movie ever, and they still ended up together at the end,
I
and they
know.
died together. Like
I know. It was
it was like anyway.
sad.
It was the most romantic movie I've ever seen. I'm not even gonna bother asking you. So he took your privileges of
Matrix.
answering that away. That's exactly why I'm not asking you. Question
Neo and
number
Trinity, no?
4, right? We're number 4.
Cost
Cost me lost track. Okay. Here we go. Okay, what does this one say? What do you think is the biggest myth about marriages?
You want me to
Oof.
answer this?
Yeah, sure.
I think one of the biggest myths about marriages, and it could be said the same for relationships in general, is thinking it's all based on feelings. If you don't realize the day you say I do, you're making a choice. You're not saying I feel like This is good for me. You're choosing this person above all other persons in the room and anywhere and everywhere. And you standing before God and say, God, I choose this person to be my mate, my soulmate. I think marriage on the whole is a long list. And not a long list, but just it's frequent choices. It's choice after choice after choice.
Yeah.
And we have to continue making choices. And I'm not saying they're all gonna be great choices, but it's choices. But if we lean on our feelings, then we probably won't last that long, because feelings change. Sometimes feelings change really quickly.
Constantly in a day.
And sometimes we get our feelings wrong, because you have a bad day, and if someone, your spouse, significant other, says something to you that's
Well, they say that
whatever
the
that
straw that broke
the camel's back, yes,
Yeah.
the straw, then oh, I'm done with this, and it's crazy to think that way, but yeah, a lot of people do base their things on feelings and say, oh, they fell out of love, or they did this. Maybe they just stopped choosing to love. They made a choice to do something else, but if we would just choose to continue. So yeah, one of the biggest myths I know is thinking it's a lovey-dovey feelings thing, when really it's love
Choice.
there, but it's a lot of choices. Love is a choice in itself, so.
It's interesting. I was going to say something like that as well. I think one of the biggest myths is that when you get married, everything magically starts working. Like sometimes I hear, oh, we'll just get married and he'll fix it. Like
Ooh.
it'll just magically get better, or everything is awesome. And I don't like
Everything
everything's
is awesome.
But yeah,
Don't copyright.
total
claim us.
myth, right? Because no, because you have two imperfect people coming together to try to form just one life. And so you have experiences joined with other experiences, and you guys are trying to create an
A new
experience,
experience,
a
yeah.
new experience together. And so with that is going to come friction. So I think if everyone knew from the beginning, listen, marriage is going to take hard work. And like my husband said, it's going to be a choice. So it's almost like, no, you're getting yourself into something. Like you're signing up, not saying like every day should be a hassle or a struggle, but you're definitely signing up for days where it's going to feel like you want to kill your spouse, right? Like kill your spouse. And you're going to have to make the choice through the hard feelings, through the disappointments, through the hurts, through the betrayals, through all of that, to still choose your spouse every time. All right, let's
go.
keep going. I like this. Okay. Which question are we on?
You
Let's
should
go
be
with
able to-
5.
You should be able to tell, right?
No, I can't.
Oh my god.
When we have 5 left, we know we're done. We started
Will it tell
with
us? Will
name.
it tell us?
No, it won't.
So how do we know?
Anyway, okay, hun. What toy was your absolute favorite as a child?
I would say toys, but I had a bunch of these Ninja Turtles.
He
I
still
mean,
loves
people
the
could
Ninja
tell you when I was
Turtles.
younger, I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle. I don't know how it was gonna happen. I love the TV show that they had, the 1987 one. Being
I
good.
swear we have every Ninja Turtles movie.
And I
here
only
now.
like the first 3 Ninja Turtles movies. And then them new ones, I mean, I like Michael Bay. I love his Transformers stuff, but those movies I don't really care for, even though
Oh,
he just
boy.
produced them.
Toys.
Anyway, this story I always remember, I say that, and this is where the Bible tells you have not because you ask not. We were away traveling, and we was inside a KB toy store. And anyone who knows that, that's probably dated me. And I saw like the blimp, the little flying blimp, which is one of the vehicles for the toy set. And I was like, man, I really like that. And we was on our way to the car heading back. And we weren't coming back to the mall anymore. I said, man, I really wish I could have got that. I was trying to hint it to my mom. She said, you should have said something you would have got. I said,
He didn't say nothing. He have not because he asked not.
yeah. So, yeah, Ninja Turtles definitely, as a child, one of my favorite toys. What about you?
Probably like board games. So I grew up as an only child.
Gosh.
So I played by myself a lot.
Maybe you know.
What? Say that I used
maybe we edit that part out. I don't know.
What? I used to play board games by myself. That's why I'm so good at it
How do you
today.
play it by yourself? unless it's
Easy. I'm
solitaire?
always winning. But I learned to strategize. Anyway, that's not what this is about. So probably
Board games.
Monopoly, sorry. And then when I got the
This is
Nintendo
why
64, my N64 probably.
How
was
you
the
mentioned
toy.
Monopoly. This is why she got so good at Monopoly and why we never get invited back to anyone's houses to play Monopoly.
Moving on to the next question.
It's a fighting point.